Human Resource Management Principles. Chapter 4. Managing Employee Performance and Performance Appraisal. Part 2. Preview. The main components in a performance management system. The benefits of having an effective performance appraisal system. The factors to consider when designing an appraisal system. The requirements for implementing an appraisal system. The types of follow-up action which may be taken after an employee's performance has been appraised. Objectives. If employees are to perform well, they must know what they are supposed to do, and know how to do the work. Objectives. The objectives, targets, key result areas, key performance indicators established for each employee must be capable of achievement by the employee, measurable, accepted by the employee, time-bound, objectives. Performance objectives may relate to quantity of output, quality of output, behavior of employee, development of employee, implementation of work by the employee. While the work is being carried out by the employee, the manager must monitor, give feedback regularly, and coach, if necessary. Benefits of a performance appraisal system. Encourages quality performance by rewarding those who do well. Improves current performance by giving workers feedback. Assists in identifying training needs. Provides documentation if disciplinary proceedings are needed. Provides a channel of communication between managers and their subordinates. Effective appraisal systems. Are integrated into a performance management system. Receive top management support. are customized to the needs of the organization, are acceptable and understandable, are reliable and unbiased as far as possible. Potential bias in performance appraisal. Recency effect. Halo effect. Central tendency. Prejudice and stereotyping. Fatigue. Who gives input into an appraisal? The manager, the employee, subordinates, colleagues, other parties. Appraisal methods. Comparative methods. Straight rating scales. Essay technique. Skills needed for effective performance management. Observation of performance. Coaching. Counseling. After the appraisal discussion. Follow-up. Set objectives for next time period. Give rewards. Provide retraining. Institute disciplinary action. Dismissal for poor performance. Prior to dismissing an employee for poor performance, an employer must give warnings to the employee, provide assistance so that he or she can improve, give sufficient time for the employee to improve, review. The main components in a performance management system. The benefits of having an effective performance appraisal system. The factors to consider when designing an appraisal system. The requirements for implementing an appraisal system. The types of follow-up action which may be taken after an employee's performance has been appraised. Performance management. Performance management as a process. Performance management should be regarded as a flexible process, not as a system. The use of the term system implies a rigid, standardized and bureaucratic approach that is inconsistent with the concept of performance management as a flexible and evolutionary, albeit coherent, process that is applied by managers working with their teams in accordance with the circumstances in which they operate. As such, it involves managers and those whom they manage acting as partners, but within a framework that sets out how they can best work together. Criteria for assessing performance. The criteria for assessing performance should be balanced between achievements in relation to objectives, the level of knowledge and skills possessed and applied, competencies, behavior in the job as it affects performance, competencies, the degree to which behavior upholds the core values of the organization, day-to-day effectiveness. Definition of human resource management.
A performance appraisal or evaluation, as it is sometimes called, is a review by a manager where the employee's work performance is evaluated and strengths and weaknesses are identified so that the employee knows where improvement is needed. Over the years, there have been some new types of reviews that are being met with success in today's business world. These require that evaluations be done not only for raises, promotions, or bonuses, but for an employee's growth and development. These include Management by Objectives Review. This method, often called MBO, measures the employee's accomplishments against a clearly established set of objectives. If managers and employees begin the year by working together to list these objectives, the end-of-year appraisal can simply compare each goal with its final outcome. This method is simple, clear, and empowers employees in the goal-setting process, but it disregards non-goal-related success metrics. Rating scale is probably the most common review type. Using this method, a supervisor rates an employee on a numerical scale for a defined set of behaviors, traits, competencies, or completed projects. This method gains points for simplicity and functionality, but it only works well if both managers and employees share the same understanding of each point on the scale. The 360-degree feedback review is a new kind of performance review. It incorporates data from peers, supervisors, and even outside parties like customers and suppliers. This broad feedback can provide a multi-dimensional picture of performance that can cancel the influence of bias. The goal is to paint an accurate picture of employees' strengths and weaknesses. Gathering feedback from multiple sources is a great way to ensure employees are rated fairly and accurately. No matter which type of performance evaluation used, remember the goal is to foster communication between managers and employees. To make your performance reviews as productive as possible, try the following steps. Be prepared. Lead with the positive. Don't be confrontational. Keep it simple. Be consistent. Make it a two-way conversation. Address what's important to the employee. Discuss work and life balance. Be a good listener. Give feedback regularly.